Thanks for listening to the Jeff and Jeremy in the Morning podcast. Places you can find this podcast are on podbean.com. Subscribe to it on the Apple Podcast app on your Apple device. We are also on player.fm, and you can always get the latest podcast at kzoz.com.
Join the Central Coast Social Network. Jeff and Jeremy in the Morning. KZOZ's.
You've never been attacked by an animal. I know that when you were a kid, you got pretty startled by some birds, by some crows.
No. I've been attacked, and it was by a friggin' bird, too.
You know you can't really say that, right?
No.
Unless it was a hawk or an eagle.
I'm not saying this is the crows. The crows startled the crap out of me.
You can't say you were attacked by an animal if it's a bird.
Yes, you can. A goose. A Canadian goose.
Okay.
I hate birds.
Were you on the golf course?
I can't stand birds. No, I was feeding the sons of a bitches. That's what really pisses me off. You don't bite the hand that feeds? F you, Canadian goose.
I think everybody, well, maybe it's where we grew up. Were you younger when you were a kid when this happened? Because I was chased by a Canadian.
I was 6. I wasn't chased. I was bit by
I was
a
chased.
Canadian
I've been
goose.
chased by geese before. Like more than one, too.
And I've been bit by the neighbor's dog, too. Okay?
Wow.
So, yes, I've been attacked by a couple of animals.
I'm starting to understand why you're so cranky.
Right in my face. Right in my face. I'm surprised I don't have a
God,
scar.
you got bit in the face?
Yeah, I'm surprised I don't have a scar from it.
No, I've never been attacked.
I remember that dog, Sasha. Oh, what a good name for such a bad dog.
It's funny, all the time I spend out in the wilderness and doing things and compared to you, and I've never been attacked by anything.
What do you mean
But you were
to me?
attacked by a goose and a
Hey,
dog.
Fluffy, I don't know. I don't see you as being quite the outdoorsman that you sell yourself as being.
What are you
okay?
talking about? I'm out all the time.
When is the last time you were out?
I've had
all the
encounters just recently with a mama bear and her cubs out at Lake Lopez, right on the other side where I was out there fishing in the morning.
Your ass on a boat drinking a beer.
I wasn't
with
drinking
the
a beer
in the water.
It was 6 a.m.
and a computer telling you where the fish are.
6:15.
That's not really encountering nature, okay?
I'm in nature.
Settle down,
Just
Les
because I have
Stroud.
technology to tell me where the fish are doesn't mean I'm not in nature.
Yes, you might be surrounded by nature, but you also have the comforts of the modern day man.
Did you hear about this guy in the news who got attacked?
No.
Okay, you'll remember this guy because it wasn't that long ago that he went camping, was sleeping in his sleeping bag, and a bear came up and bit him on the top of the head and pulled him out of the bag, and he was able to fight himself off and survive. Do you remember that story?
No, I don't.
Of the guy? It was like
See, I
it was
think-
a national news. It was on
This is
the
what I think.
nightly news. It
Okay.
was on the Good Morning
I know
America.
you spend a lot of time outside, but I think you read stories about people who spend a lot of time outside.
Well, he was drug out of his sleeping bag by a black bear. All right. And this was national news. And I'm sorry you don't remember it. All right. His name is Dylan McWilliams. He apparently was attacked by a shark off the coast of Hawaii last week. Did you see this in the news? You do watch the news. We talk about it all the time.
I did.
How do you not see this?
This guy was in Kauai. I do
And
know that
they showed his leg and had the bite on it?
Yeah, because I remember thinking, well, what are you doing surfing in Kauai because it's raining so hard there, and you shouldn't be surfing when it's raining. So I did, or after it's raining.
He's been now bit by a shark and a bear.
Have you seen the movie franchise? You know which one I'm talking about?
What movie franchise?
Final Destination.
Of course.
That's this guy's life.
Of course. The kid keeps
supposed to die.
escaping death,
He's
but he
supposed
knows
to
he's
die.
going to die.
He's supposed to die.
Oh,
This was
my
the same
God.
guy that was drug out from I don't know the bear story that you speak of, but this guy previously had been drug out of his sleeping bag by a bear.
Yeah.
And then he was in Hawaii surfing because I don't think there's bears in
When was
Hawaii.
It was a year ago. I remember he was camping. He was by himself, I believe.
Where
And
was he camping at?
He was up in Colorado somewhere, and he was just
Okay.
sleeping in a sleeping bag. And I guess maybe the reason it sticks with me is because when I go camping, we just sleep. We don't sleep in tents. We just sleep on cots in our sleeping bags. So we're like at the perfect,
Yeah, I always thought
height for a bear just to grab our heads and pull us out.
But maybe they walk by you and they don't care because there's no fun in that. It's fun to open your packages on Christmas morning, not have them already be open for you.
I'm just hoping they keep going because the amount of booze that's coming out of my sleeping bag from what I drank the night
That
before.
could be it too.
It's almost like
you're supposed to build a ring
an
of
attractant, but a
fireball around your camp. That's what you're supposed to do.
What do you do? Do you feel indispensable at this point in time? Because this guy's like a cat. He's got like
Twice.
9 lives. Do you feel indispensable this time that you can do anything and anything can happen, but you will not die?
What I do-
or do you feel like you've
shut her
already
in.
used your lucky moments or whatever?
Yes,
Your 2 strikes are up. I mean, the next one you're done.
I already
You're
checked
checked
into
out.
the Manson Marsh. I'm already giving up.
Wow. Have you ever been attacked by an animal? Okay, now a dog bite Okay, let's scratch dog bite, okay? Because
It happens to a lot of people.
It happens to a lot of people. It's not that big a deal. All right, people get bit by dogs or cats.
I'm cool with that.
Not domestic
And
animals.
it seems like
it
when I
can't
was
be
a
a
kid-
domestic animal.
Like when I was a kid, like getting bit by a dog was more of an everyday regular occurrence because I remember having other friends that were like, oh yeah, I got bit by a dog too. I got bit by a dog too. Now it's like reason for euthanizing a dog. I don't know why, but it is. Sometimes kids get aggressive with dogs. Maybe I was getting aggressive with Sasha. I have no idea.
You probably were.
I probably was.
You were probably touching her private spots and she didn't like it.
Yeah, maybe I was going
curious.
to give it a hug and, finally got like really upset and got after me. I don't know why that dog would sound like a cat, but it, you understand.
I get you.
It triggered something.
Jason writes in, he says, some people believe dinosaurs turned into birds, thinking the velociraptor turned into a goose, and that's why it's so mean. That's what Jason wrote. He just wrote that in. Did you ever hear that theory? I've never heard that theory.
No, it sounds kind of made up, but I guess anything's possible.
Most theories are kind of sound kind of made up, right?
That's a crazy theory, but you know what? I'll buy into it because I hate geese. They're terrible. They're just so, like, there's nothing redeeming. And the thing that sucks about geese, and I brought this up earlier, is like when I was attacked by the geese, I was trying to do the geese a favor. I was like giving them stale bread. I was giving them nutrition. I was giving them.
Maybe that geese, whatever, didn't like your stale bread and said, hey, you jerk, we're not good enough for real bread. You got to give us this stale crap.
Multigrain. I don't want this whole wheat.
Huh?
I want multigrain.
I don't need your charity, buddy. Get out of here.
What's this old butter top? I don't want this old butter top.
From what I hear, geese are a great judge of character, so if they attack you, you must be a real jerk.
Well, there's a lot of theories about geese kicking around here this morning.
93.3 KZOZ.